and there was one of the staff's birthday it was. So I was supposed to go there also. Because we had a trend of having lunch together on that day when any of the staff birthday is there, right? So I was supposed to take lunch and go there. So obviously, where will I go? Where will I go?
Birthday.
Sorry?
Birthday.
Birthday side में, but बीवी से पंगा नहीं ले सकता, right? So of course, I went there, and then after that, I told Amit I'll come in the evening. In the evening, went there, and he spoke about holidays only. That's it. And he said, lot of money. Network marketing he spoke about. So I had no inhibition about network marketing at all. Because long back, when some 2000, I actually signed up with a company which was a pioneer in network marketing. But though not, that time I was earning 20,000 salary. So that money used to look good. But then later on, when I started growing a lot in my own career, so that money was like chiller. Obviously I left because aspirations were big. So he was knowing about that. So he spoke about that, and then he said this. He was not telling me the name of the company. He's not telling me how much money. I said, how much? He said, बहुत. I said, बहुत मतलब वो बाद में बताऊँ. And then I said, okay, done. And we are talking about selling holidays because we were bankers, right? So we used to manage telecallers and all those units and all. So, okay, we will set up a telecalling unit, we will sell holidays, right? So DSA बनाएंगे. I don't know where all we went actually, So सारे सपने वही देखने शुरू कर दिए. Without even knowing how much money we will earn. Correct? And I was a looker already. I was looking out, and why exactly he called me? Because he was knowing that we used to discuss that I don't want to do job forever. And I used to announce long back only that before 32 I want to quit my job. I don't want to work for anyone. And exactly at the same time that came in. And then post that he spoke to me, I was positive, but he never told me more about it. Then I went to again some corporate training for 12 days in IM. There also somebody tried prospecting me, but he was not able to. Later on he got to know I already signed up. So he was late, cost of dealing. But after coming back, Amit came again, he explained something which was not a plan actually. Other than plan, he explained everything. Because I guess he himself was not knowing the plan that time, right? Because he was signed up on the phone from Thailand. And somebody who signed him up actually, he's a very nice man. Right? Nobody can doubt about his intention. Somebody who's very nice telling you to kar, मैं बोल रहा हूँ अच्छा आके समझाऊंगा. So what do you do? Correct? So he also started, and then after that he explained something I didn't understood, but then finally signed up. But there's no money to buy a product. What to do? Fortunately, Kotak launched a credit card that time. And without asking us, they sent a credit card to us because I was an employee, right? Without even asking. So I said, and as a principle, me and Kavita decided we are not going to use a credit card ever. You know why? Right? How many people are like that? Correct? Correct? You know why? So, but at that point of time, I said, to hell with this principle. This is a business which can give us more. Let's use this credit card, right? So after about 2-3 years, we use a credit card. And that, I'm still carrying that credit card, only one, right? Because after this business, I was never bothered about the bill. Correct? So, then we started with credit card, then again, some more training to be applied. Okay, I will earn in 3 months whatever I'm putting in. So let me apply for another credit card, and we will do a balance transfer within 90 days. You know what exactly? So 0% in 3 months and all that. You know what happened? Before that, me and Amit went and met Dev. I don't know what he explained. While coming back, I decided that the other card also I'm going to swipe. So both cards maxed out in the beginning of the business, right? Because he showed us something called zigzag, right? I said, anyway, I'm going to work. It makes sense to earn more money on the same effort, right? True or not? Yeah. And then we started. Correct? And then it was, I'm not going to share in nitty-gritties what exactly, there's a message behind it. First of all, I was a looker. And this opportunity came to me without even looking, understanding it properly, I jumped. Because I had no other option. So if you were looking out for something in life, before coming in this business, and for people who are sitting here who are still not a part of our business, you ask yourself, are you really looking out for something? Are you really looking out for something? If you are looking out for something, then why the hell you are thinking too much as if you have hundreds of options? True? If you are really looking out for something, and I was a looker, and I was a desperate looker, because I was knowing that come what may, I'm not going to work for 30 more years. And that was not just to tell people, right? It was not a feel-good factor. I'm telling people that I don't want to work for 30 more years. I used to get jitters by even thinking that I have to work for 30 more years. I used to get goosebumps actually, that I used to feel like as if I'm in the furnace and 30 more years I need to be there in that furnace, right? I said, I don't want to work. And the moment this business came in, I said, okay, at least I have some option, which is this business, and I have nothing to lose. Let's start. And from day one, I don't know how, I don't know why, but from day one, from minute one, I was switched on. People generally come, switch on this IR of mine, right? If you are looking out for something, if your tolerance level is over already, you getting me? Your tolerance is over already, that you don't want to tolerate anymore, then nobody can switch you on. You are switched on already. Because you got something which can get you out of that situation, true or not? Right? And I always talk about this business is all about, this business is for people who have a very low tolerance level. Or those who are at a peak of their tolerance limits, right? If you know there are people in Bombay, people shift from outside to Bombay, right, to work, and they stay in Virar and Kalyan and all those places, right? Why? Because it costs less, but they travel to Churchgate or VT every day. It's so awesome travel, right? They get massage also, they get aroma therapy also in between, right? True? So they're in love with that, right? No, of course. Statistics says that because of that aromatherapy, massage, and daredevil displays, there are at least 4 people who die every day in the train, local train, right? And these people basically initially they crib, but they have no other choice. That's why they continue, right? True. But after some point of time, they become so comfortable in that discomfort also. They have their group there only. They have particular seat. Till the time they die, they will, and they proudly say, "This is my train, right? And this is my seat." True. And then after that, they continue, and they stop cribbing also. And their generation also do the same thing. But there are very few people among those thousands of people who actually stop cribbing. But they decide that I am not going to tolerate this anymore. And I will do something to get out of it. And they do something. They put themselves into a grind for 2-3 years, and they actually shift from that pathetic place to a town. True? One place to another place. So what is the difference between these two people? These two group of people? The majority basically is having a very, very high tolerance level. So they keep tolerating till the time they die. And they become very comfortable in the discomfort also, right? I'm sure there are people who are sitting here, they're still analyzing the business, right? They're still analyzing the business. I don't understand what is there to analyze. Look, it's a common sense, right? Which is so uncommon nowadays. True? Because they're thinking, what is this, what is that? Hey man, if you're carrying 1 lakh rupee in your pocket, and suppose it falls down, right? And you loses it, are you going to commit a suicide or not? Even if you're broke to the core, still that 1 lakh rupee will not make a difference in you. True or not? Correct? But if you are among those people whose tolerance level is over, you are at a peak of your tolerance, you start the business and you cross the first 2 stages of the business. Of course you struggle in first 2 stages. A lot of people generally tell, I got switched on after 1 year, after 6 months, that is not after 1 year, 6 months is nothing. It can happen on day one also. You know what is that? There are 6 stages in the business, yeah? And the first 2 stages are the stages where maximum number of people drop out. Maximum number of people drop out. And the first stage is, again, accepting the fact that I need this business. Accepting this business as a real business. Otherwise, you will, no, because the way you look at business, the way you think about this business, same way you talk about it, this business, true or not? Someone is asking you what you do, right? If you don't think this business is very big, it can change your life, you will tell, I am working in some IT company or side में छोटा सा चालू किया, right? छोटा सा? और side में, कौन से side में? 5 crore per annum income. You think it can be a side income? You think it can be a side income? Of course, right now it is not giving you 5 crores, right? Your salary or your job or your other business is giving more, right? But what you can see in future, suppose an investor invest into some project, he starts earning after 4, 5, 6 years, right? Do you think in his own head, he is a small business owner or a big business owner? I mean to say, in his perception about his own business is big or small?
Big.
So does he wait for that big money to come before he perceives that business as a big business?
No.
Correct? So what exactly, how you take this business, that's the most important thing. So that accepting the fact that, what exactly we can actually come and share our journey. Correct? In that also probably you will find out some ways for not accepting, right? Because they are like this, because they were like that, and this and that, But till the time you are not ready to accept that, yes, I need something in life, and you are not ready to explore properly, right? And why exactly? It's an ego basically does not allow you to accept. People, I'm sure that, I don't know, I can't see this because of the light, but there are people who are sitting stiff, They are not allowing us to get into their house, right? But who's going to lose even if you're not able to get into your house? Who? Who's going to lose?
Me.
That person himself, right? There are people who are having fronts on their forehead, right? They're analyzing. They're analyzing and thinking that all this is scripted, right? True or not? And then someone, when you take those people to meet someone who's already there in the journey, maybe far ahead in the journey, almost to the completion, and they will not talk too much, why? Because they feel like these people, if I talk, they will hold me, right? They will stiff. They will not even meet people properly, right? And other people are happy, they're still in their own world. This is not their problem. It is basically our education system and our society, wherein it is told to us that all these things are not possible. True? True or not? But who designed this? Who made this? Top 3% people actually designed the system, right? For 97% people, so that 97% people remain in 97 only, right? True?
Yes. Very much.
But why can't you be there? Because if you have to let go, that ego, 10 साल से मैं झक मार रहा था, अभी आके बता रहा हूँ उनको, नहीं सुनूंगा, जाओ, मत सुनो. A lot of people, right? इतने साल से नौकरी कर रहा था, मैं इतने साल से ये कर रहा था, मतलब बेवकूफी कर रहा था. अरे कर रहे थे तो एक्सेप्ट करो ना, कर रहे थे. उमेश ने किया ना, एक्सेप्ट. बोला 11 साल में जो कर रहा था कर लिया. True? Accept that is the first stage. 50% people die here only in this stage before accepting. And then when someone else approach them later on, they say, हाँ हमने business किया था, चला नहीं. अबे तुमने चलाया नहीं. तुमने चलाया नहीं, दूसरे उड़ा रहे हैं. Again, it's all in your. So, are you angry enough to get out of the current situation? Do you have that anger? I am not going to stay broke, whatever, right? How many people are broke? Again that ego coming, right? Broke means, you know what, I'll tell you, to find out whether you're broke or not. Okay? And then tell, no, then don't raise your hand, at least accept that, right? I'll tell you what to do. You know, bank balance, take out your bank balance. See the right side total, right? Each balance. As of today. Correct? It can be big amount also, but then divide it by your age or number of years you're working. Correct? And see per annum how much saved actually. The people will go into depression actually. Oh, I forgot actually. From that balance you have to deduct your home loan, your car loan, your credit card, right? All those things. I was broke, I accept proudly. Because I was broke and I was angry that I was broke. That's why we made it in this business, right? Correct? So first accept that yes, and you have to have enough. That anger creates a lot of energy, right? True? And then you promise yourself that yes, I am going to make it happen. Come what may. All the people who are coming and pulling your leg are not going to take you out of that situation, right? They don't want to get you out of that situation because they are also there and they want to remain there forever, right? Correct? You go to Bombay and ask, you travel in train for 5 years with a group and then tell tomorrow onwards I will buy a car and I will travel in the car. They will tell you 100 reasons why train is better than the car actually, right? Do you want to listen to them or you want to listen to those people whom you can relate to? Yes, I am exactly like that person and I was exactly in the same situation. If this person can do it, I can do it. Right? And then after, first is that acceptance. And then post that, belief will come slowly. Start with faith, belief will come slowly. Correct? Second stage, belief. Believe in yourself, believe in the company, believe in the product, believe in everything. Everything is same, right? Company is same, industry is same, product is same, Dato is also same everywhere, right? Okay, everyone is same. Who is the variable? You, right? Me. And you have to believe in yourself also. Correct? You will see a lot of people from different walks of life. If they can do it, you can do it. Correct? And that belief and acceptance stage, I crossed in one day in this business. One day. What you can see this, this kind of crowd and all that time, those kind of events were not there. The biggest event used to be 150 people, right? But every event, whether it is 150 or 30 or 100, we were sitting like a seeker, and he said, if this person can do it, I can do it. Even if there are 2 people, right? And that's how we started like innocent kids, And we were not knowing anything what to do. After some time, because of the job, responsibilities were increasing, got a new role. I said, I don't want to do this, otherwise I will not be able to take care of my team. Because in that new role, I had to travel a lot. So I left my job. Do you think I was making that kind of money which I was making in a job? Not at all. But I was knowing that if I get out of job, at least I will be able to replace that income from first month itself. Because I'll be free. And then after that, it was not a smooth journey. It was not a smooth journey at all. You know why exactly? I don't know. I don't remember a single day in last 4 years. Single day when I went to my upline or I spoke to myself and I said, shucks man, things are not working. It does not mean things were always working, but I was knowing that things will work. I know it is going to happen and it will take some time. There was not even a single day when I'm depressed or down actually. Whether it is in front of upline, downline or myself. Because you know why? We speak about highlights, right?
Welcome. Yeah.
Speaking is a different thing. Living in highlights is an awesome thing. An awesome thing. The moment you go into highlights, then you know that it's okay even if I'm losing wickets. Match is mine, right? But ultimately I'm going to win, right? And with that thought process, started working for almost about my left and right, both the angels, right, on left and right, both were not working. Both were not working, right? For 9 months, I had a labor pain. After 9 months, they got delivered actually, right? Twins together. For 9 months, they were not working. And one fine day, a Vcon came. And one of our upline from Hong Kong, he came in. He said, bro, if you're serious, come to Vcon. If you're serious, right? You cannot miss that. And he gave a challenge. He said, if you come to Vcon and after Vcon, if you think that it was not worth spending that 50,000, 60,000 rand, I will return you without even asking. He said, whether I go or not, how does it make difference to him? That day I decided I'm going. Now second challenge, how I'm going, I don't know. Because there was no money. There was no money, whatever money, small little money I used to earn from a job. So EMI, house, this, that, from a business. By that time I was already full-timer. But every day, the hope was that, yes, it is going to start rocking in. Right? I was only hungry for more work in the business. And then after that, Pune, we were working, thank God that, our mentor, upline, none other than BC Dev, right? He exactly isolated me from a lot of negativities. We tell people not to work in isolation, but he was knowing that which association is good and which is bad. We were in association, but in the right people, the right hands. And that association exactly started helping. And we went to Vcon. No, before Vcon, I had no money. Now, Kavita is telling I'm anyway not working, right? So better you only go. I was so much into highlights. I said, if I tell her, no, you are also coming, she will tell me how, and I don't know how. So better not to debate. I said, okay, we'll see. We'll see. But in my own head, we both are going, right? And then, we somehow, four of us actually in Pune, one guy had a credit card, which was having some balance. So four of us booked ticket on a 25% payment. You know that 25% payment on a make my trip? You pay in parts and then you pay later on, you get the same rate. So he booked a $25 ticket. And I said, okay, ticket booked. And then after that, after ticket got booked, then there was a promotion of $300 actually for our team for a week on registration, discounted. Amit called me after that actually, and he said, भाई $300 वाला खत्म हो रहा है, मैं क्या करूँ? फिर करना नहीं है क्या, जाना नहीं है? I said, I'm going, and I don't have money. I don't have money. Jim, whatever money is coming, that is there for a house, right? But I'm going. 460 में जाऊँगा, लेकिन जाऊँगा. अभी नहीं दे सकता. So, and believe me, I was not sad. I had no doubt at all. 460 दूँगा. अभी तो बहुत टाइम है ना, 4 महीना बाकी है. 460 I'll pay. By that time I'll earn $460 separately, right? And then that's how exactly. Then 30th of April was the last date to pay that 25% wala. The guy who signed up, who swiped his card, he's telling Sachin bhai, acha hai, balance. He need to book his ticket also, right? Baki. I'm telling, don't remind me. Because that is like a negative which is coming. I don't want to, I know that we are going, it is going to happen, right? And then he got scared with me, so he went to America. Then Amit is calling me on 27th of April, I still remember, right? He said, वो last date, ऐसे मुझे नहीं पता, हम जा रहे हैं. देखो पता है last date, तो बार-बार reminder मत दो. Because I'm not habitual of listening of doubtful things and all that, right? I know that I'm going. I don't know how I'm going to do that. And you know what, that same evening, I was showing a plan in Kavita's office, and it was a Saturday, I guess. He had to go back, and we were not, there was only one car which was there in that office that day. So she said, I'm taking your car back home, you come back after the plan. I said, okay. And I have a habit of keeping my wallet in the dashboard, not in the pocket, right? So all the money, we took along with whatever was there. And our home was hardly 2 kilometers from the office. I said, okay, let me take out an ATM, 100 rupees, and I'll take a rickshaw and go there. I used to carry, I'm still carrying, always carry a debit card in my pocket separately, right? It was easy to carry. I went and inserted a debit card in a Pune Fatima another ATM actually. It's HDFC. And I saw 4,78,000. So where the hell this money had come? Where the hell? And believe me, I was not even bothered to check where exactly it has come. तेल लेने गया फटाफट जाओ बुक करो right? And because I was thinking that it must be that money, PF money, you know, after leaving job. But I was not expecting that for next 2-3 months actually. No follow up, nothing done. You know how difficult it is to get on time, right? But it was before, way before time. Till today, I think it was PF money, right? Then I didn't got time even to go and check with HR and all that. Right? And I 478 immediately cleared all my credit card, booked that Recon ticket, paid those other guys also. They had never had any money to go to Recon, so I gave them 20,000 kharcha also to come there. And 11 of us, in between all this happened and we were ready to go. In between I realized that I don't have a passport. If I tell you the entire story, it was impossible to be there. It was impossible. But there was no doubt, I was already in highlights, right? Already in highlights that we will be there. You know that, same thing is getting duplicated. Addy got his passport yesterday actually, tonight he need to go for ISB. In 24 hours, how many people can get a passport? 24 hours. And you are not in your hometown actually, right? I mean to say, you are staying somewhere else, same thing. Because we had no doubt that yes, we are going. And believe me, and then in between, after all that, my referral, Amit, got some challenges in between, and then he had to take a break from the business. Because his traditional business had to get shut down and all that. So now, what to do? But system was always there, right? Because there was no doubt at all. We started working after that. We went to Recon with 11 people, only from one side. The second side, Sharfun Kundli maar ke bathi huti wahan. All the people who were on the one side, because I was working in that organization only before. So we have so all the people should come in that side only, right? So no money coming in, not much. So we went to Recon. And you know what happened after that? Boom! 11 people in Recon, right? He came back. Kavita, who was not active in the business after coming back from Recon, she went full time immediately, right? Sharfun, who was not there in Recon, she went full time in 2 months after that. So effect on other people is also very high, right? Correct? And then suddenly, zoom, everything started working. But that was the time I was waiting for, right? I was waiting for in the sense, I was waiting for work. I was knowing that without work it will not happen, right? I was desperate for more and more work. And then we started working. There is no day, there is no night. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, any time I can drive down between Pune and Bombay. While sleeping also. Correct? And it used to be dangerous. Now when you think, it used to be dangerous, whether it is rainy season or whatever, 2 o'clock, full day working, then till 1:30 working, then spending some time together, 2 o'clock leaving, going back to Pune, in between, and I have a hobby of sleeping while driving actually, right? And after getting tired, so that hobby suddenly come up also, right? And so I'm leaving, going there, and Kavita used to be on the phone with me, so that I don't sleep. So whole night I am awake, she's awake, right? So we paid that kind of a price, and then suddenly she can sense that okay, talking is also not good enough. She used to tell me, okay, park the car in food mall, sleep for 1 hour, I'll wake you up, right? And reaching at 5 o'clock in the morning and all that. And then slowly, but the only thing was that we were knowing that this day is going to, I was attracting that day. Because there was no doubt, the acceptance was there, belief was there. And that belief injection, that I used to think that I have a belief, right? But after going to Recon, that went up so high. I don't know why, but people used to see my eyes and they were able to sign up. Correct? Do you want that to happen with you?
Yes.
If you have doubt, if you struggle, for doubt, small little bit, right? Believe me, Recon is a Rambam. You will get vaccinated and nobody will, you will never have a doubt. Other people can have a doubt, right? You will never ever have a doubt. And that's the place to be. Correct? I don't know what happened. And in that first year without Recon, before Recon, whatever I earned in first year with the other side not moving, but still some money used to come, right? Some retail, some all that thing, right? 3 months, 3 or 4 months, 10 times more money after week. 10 times more. But that was not the destination, right? Then we started. And whenever you work, you get the return in some or other form. We started that time when we were broke, actually we were not, but there was no doubt, right? We started Jaipur. Somebody came from Dubai because there was no one on the cash out. So she came from Dubai, one of our friends basically. And so okay, fine, let's go to Jaipur, work with her because we cannot go to Dubai that time, right? And we stayed in Swaminarayan temple actually, we had no money to even stay and pay for a hotel also. Of course, he only booked it there, right? Then she got us to Delhi, but she was in a different mood. We thought, okay, she's committed, let's work and help. In a different mood. So I had to stop. I had to stop immediately. Second time I came in, another person. But again, not too much committed and all. But today, all that effort, Delhi, big market, Jaipur, of course, how many people sitting from Jaipur here? Right? It is all, because when you sow, you will reap. When exactly, from where it is going to come back, you don't know. But if you start doubting, फालतू में गया मैं वहां पे, right? बकवास था वो. You will get the return back. But whether you have that, are you in highlights or not? And Recon, believe me, you will go in highlights. After going to Recon, that Recon, I can challenge you on behalf of your upline, if you go to Recon and if you think that it was waste of money, right? After first day only, right? I can assure you that your grand upline will be able to return that money back without even asking a question. Okay? So, not required. You just be there. Don't doubt about it. Believe me, it is going to do magic. It is going to do magic. So first year those 11 people, second year 110 people straight away. Right? Third year that 110 people become, because I know that what is the power of Econ. And the entire team knows about it. That third year from 110 it went up to 550 straight away. And this year we don't even know, I don't even know how, I'm not even counting this year. Minimum 1500, minimum. Correct? And I'm sure that this 1500, next 2 years, we will have full of 10,000 people actually, which is a total number.